conflict between you and your spouse is apt to come up sooner or later. How do you guys deal with it? One subject at a time. Years ago, during my divorce, post-divorce actually, I went in and I saw a counselor, and I'd gone through a couple of counselors, and I said, I need to understand your species. And this counselor laughed and she said, okay, let's get at it. And there was a number of things that came out of there, guys, about me. But also, one of the things that she said was, you do understand that we've got you every single time that there is a conflict, because you men, especially when you're emotional, you can't multitask, and we've got you every single time. And so here's the kicker. One subject, one discussion. And if you feel it needs discussing, you write it down. You come to the table with or go to a coffee shop. That was where she suggested, because then it's public. And you start talking about what it is that's bugging you. If you or her brings up and says, and when you write it down, you say, no, back on subject, this is the subject, and you deal with things one at a time. And I'll tell you, between Lynn and I, wow, does that ever work? Because you know what it is? 99% of the time, it is an insignificant subject. You just realized that you weren't, it was just something you spouted off, right? It was your mood or your energy or whatever was not in the right place for whatever caused the problem in the first place. The problem comes in, as the counselor said, is when you bring up old stuff only to purely win the debate. And boy, could we learn that. We could learn a lot from that when it comes to even day-to-day life, because the debate stage in the world right now is ongoing. It never stops. But what we're talking about is our spouse, and we don't want to have anything coming up to create this irrecoverable energy that comes from maybe an unnecessary argument that escalates. Maybe that's the solution. One topic, one discussion, and do it over coffee. Later, Gators.